Welcome back, family, to Northside LDN Caramba. And we're back with Deji Spurs. Deji, what are you telling me, familia? What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm all right, bro. Things have been better. Do you know what I mean? I think it's better to call me just Deji at the moment, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just Deji. That little Spurs bit there is looking a little bit techie, I can't lie. But apart from that, I'm all right. How about yourself?
I'm calm, man. I'm calm. It's another day being an Arsenal supporter. But listen, before we get into Arsenal, we're going to first get into Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Big up, Dej. You're always telling us to put some respect on your club. You're always telling us the standards of your club, the standards of your manager. What are you saying, bro? Because that loss to Newcastle, another loss, absolutely disgraceful, bro. What you make of the game? Let's just get
into it. I think when you say standards of my team and my club, I didn't stutter. Yeah, I think my team has shown over the season that they can mix it with the very best. Do you get me? The issue that Tottenham have is not the team, it's the manager. The manager is on Budgie Banton on an empty stomach. He's a madman. And the sooner he leaves, the better. Now, given the circumstances, bro, let me just remind you, we had our third choice goalkeeper in Brandon Austin in goal. We had Dragoshin, who wasn't well on the pitch for the first half. We had Archie Gray, who wasn't well all week, 18-year-old centre mid playing centre back. We had Reguilon, and we had I don't even know if we had Porro or Spence. Bro, we had our back line was out. Anyone with a back line looking like that, flat batty, is gonna get worked. Then you've got Timo Werner starting because Son has been washed all season. You've got Brennan Johnson, one of the worst right mids I've ever seen in my life. And then we had Bergvall. Bergvall started in centre mid, bro. So when you're looking at that team, to only lose 2-1 is a tremendous result because our full strength team lost 2-1 as well. So they did well. But, bro, it's 10 defeats. I don't give a damn if they played well. I don't give a damn if they turned up. They showed something. They showed character. Character don't mean nothing when you've lost 10 games. There ain't no character when you've already hit double figures by January, by the first week of Jan. And the maddest thing, bro, is I remember telling you after the Brighton game that this man is moving like now you see me, now you don't. Do you get me? And I said I could foresee under this manager Tottenham taking 18 L's this season. Bro, we've taken 10 L's already. We are on course to getting 18 plus L's. That's Budgie Banton. That brother's got to go. And I know a lot of Tottenham fans are trying to hold on. But this ain't Casino Royale. You ain't 007, yeah? I'm not playing Russian roulette with my club. The truth of the matter is, this brother, every week he's in charge, we are going further. We are getting closer and closer to Hades. And there's going to be a point where there's no turning back. So the quicker we get Postecoglou out, the better. But we're hanging on with this pipe dream that, he might do something in the Carabao. He might. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. But the other issue is, stop looking at Arteta. Stop looking at our noisy neighbours down the road. Arteta finished 8th and then took Arsenal on this trajectory upwards. Everyone keeps looking at Arteta and saying, well, Postecoglou might do an Arteta. Shut your mouth. Right, I don't remember Arsenal losing 10 plus games under Arteta. Yeah? I don't remember Arsenal 12th and going down. We are terrible, bro. I can't even lie to you. We are rubbish.
You lot are rubbish, yeah?
Well, bro, the thing is, we are mismanaged. That's the word. We are mismanaged. This team could have done something. I would have got more out of this team for free than what this brother's getting for whatever pay they're paying him.
Okay, let's run the clip. Let's run the clip.
Big up to everyone in the location. It's your boy Deji Spurs. And I hope today's gonna be a good day. Yeah. Right. Let's go. Today we've got Newcastle, hometown. We're gonna walk around looking like bloody clowns. That's right with the flow. Have you seen that back line though? It looks kind of dead, yo. But I don't care. I'm trying a new thing. I'm coming over here with this freestyle thing. So I know it's known for my club. Walking around looking like mutts. My prediction for the game today is we're gonna get like 5-0, 6-0 today. But I'm okay, that's what matters. Getting down, and you know it don't matter. That's right. I told you. Nah, he's got me mad. I'm moving mad now. I've lost my mind, peeps. Bruv, the Korean kid, he said needs time to settle. He said he needs time to settle. Yeah, nah, you know, I'm peed off. But you already know what's coming. Arsenal man, it already knows. You already knows. 1 second, please. Yeah. Potter, no clue. Look at this Donny, he's a prick. Yeah. What? Potter, no clue. Potter, no clue. Can you see this prick? Say what? What? Can you see what he's done to my club? We are big flop. Yeah. We are big flops. Yeah. We're just taking the L's, looking at us, walking around like we're just clowns. We're just looking around like clowns. Mate, the sound keeps coming in. No clue. Something says Poster no clue. Look at this brick walking around like a clown, making my team look like a clown. Yeah, no, I'm bad Max. Poster no clue. Something says Poster no clue. Poster no clue.
No, wait, hold on. That Jake finished yet. That Jake finished.
No more, is there more?
There's more, yeah.
Oh, terrible. That's what this brother's done to me, you know. I swear, man. I'm pissed. Yeah. Big up to everyone in the location. My team got banged. 2-1 Newcastle, and it was light work. It was who's that lighty? They didn't even come out of gear 1. It was easy. Easy like Sunday morning. Get me? Easy like Sunday morning. Team is a disgrace. Do you get me? Team is a disgrace. Nah, man. I'm done with this. I'm done with this.
Look at him.
And in the location, big up to everyone. Look, the truth is, we are done. We are done at air. We are rubbish. Like, there is no excuse for this, bro. There is no excuse. Right now, we are worse than United. Let's be real. Let's be real. Just take the United team. We are crap. We are rubbish. Yeah? Nah. I'm going to have to go run the rhythm. I'm going to run the rhythm. I'm running. 1 second, peeps. Give me 1 second. Can you see this brother? Put my team in the mud. Looking at him. Moving like a crud. Now, bump this guy. He needs to go. He's coming over there because his brother's stone cold. No. Let's go. Put this guy down. You mucking the mugging. Looking like a clown. No, I proved you lost already. Don't come with the high line. I proved you lost already. Don't try to make me ready. Nah. Bump this brother though. Nah, he's rubbish. He's rubbish. I can't even run that. I can't even run that. Let's do Ferromage. Instrumental.
Dej, chat to the people, bro, because I'm gonna say this, yeah. You can talk about injuries, yeah. Man are calling you DMX out here, bro. Man are calling you DMX.
You know what it is, bro?
Dej, go give it to you. He gonna give it to you, Dej. Go give it to you.
I've got to a point, yeah, where we're taking L after L, time after time. Do you get me? And man has to just, I need a form of expression, you know what I mean? And when I'm just sitting there watching the dustiness coming from my club, I'm just thinking of all these tunes to cuss this brother. Do you get me? So, I hear you, bro.
Poster no clue. Right. Well, let's get into it, then, yeah. Because I told you about Pedro Porro. You want to be justifying to be about Pedro Porro. He got cooked in that game. Jed Spence as well. You were waxing lyrical about Jed Spence. I told man about Jed Spence. I told man about Jed Spence. After one performance, yeah. Jed Spence. Look at the guy now, bro. Man looks like a 50-year-old Wiz Khalifa, bro. What was he doing? What was he doing? He was getting spun, bro. Man was getting spun quicker than Wiz Khalifa spins a Rizzler in that green stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he was getting spun. Jagusin, another one, bro. What was he doing? Jagusin. So don't tell me about all your defense was out, yeah, because you rate Jed Spence.
All of our defense is bro.
You rate Jagusin. Bro, there's only one defender that was out. Your defender, you rate Jed Spence.
Bro,
you rate Pedro.
I rate Jed Spence. Jed Spence played centre back. You know that, yeah?
Huh?
You know Jed Spence played centre back in the second half against Newcastle.
But he started as a left back.
Yeah,
he was getting spun before that, though. He was getting spun regardless.
Bro, let's be real. The disjointedness of my club, bro, to come away with 2-1 was a respectable result. But I hear what you're saying, bro. Look, the truth is, keep going anyway. You were listing the players.
No, I was just saying. Like, it was only one player out there that wasn't a centre back. But you said that your bench is better than Arsenal. So I'm trying to see how great your bench is. Because I remember at the start of the season, you were arguing with me.
On a level, our benches are much of a muchness. If you had the amount of men that are out right now, you wouldn't be picking up any points either. That's just the truth. There's no way if you had no Gabriel, no Saliba, no Shiver Me Timbers. And then you had no David Raya in goal. What games are you winning, bro? And then no Saka. You're not winning nothing, bro.
But that's what I told you. But then again, bro, what is it? Forster that you've been playing? Is it Forster and goal?
Let's not talk about the fridge. He's an idiot. He's so crap that we've had to bring in a goalkeeper already. Imagine we had to buy. The first thing we did was get a goalkeeper. Now we've got a new goalkeeper now. Nobody knows his name.
Though, like, I know you don't rate Werner, so I ain't gonna put that on you. You don't rate Werner. You're not really a massive fan of Johnson. I can't remember you really gassing up Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Kulu's your guy. You rate Kulu. Solanke, to be honest, he had a good goal. That was a bad boy cross as well. Into Solanke, very good goal.
That's the only cross that we've delivered all season. We don't cross the ball. I don't understand. We got a bad man who can head the ball in, and we don't aim to cross the ball at him. At least if you're stuck, just hit long. But we don't even do that. That's why Postecoglou's got a goal, bro. This is not hard, this football team. It's not.
And what was Bergvall doing as well? What was he doing in midfield? Isn't he a winger? Or am I wrong?
Bergvall is a number 10 played in the 6. He played in the 6.
He played in the views from the 6, bro. Yeah,
bro,
views from the 6.
He's an idiot. Bruv, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm having to answer for this man's crimes. Postecoglou doesn't know what he's doing, bro. And I don't know why he's getting vexed. Like, why is he getting mad? Like, shut your mouth and leave. You get me? Because you don't know what you're doing. Right now, Tottenham is a joke, bro. We are the worst. Tottenham, Wolves, West Ham, and United. We're the 4 worst teams in the Prem. And we've lost more games than United and West Ham. Can you imagine? We've taken more L's than United and West Ham. I'm just checking it out now. It's a shock. It's shocking. Hold on.
So you're straight up and out, yeah? You're not giving him any more chances now. It's done, yeah?
No. He's got to go.
Even if he wins the cup. Even if he wins the cup, though.
Even if he wins the Carabao Cup, bro. I'm not sure finishing 14th or 13th for a Carabao Cup was worth it in the end. I lie, bro. Would you accept that? Would you accept 6th at the Carabao Cup?
6th in the Carabao Cup? Yeah. In what phase? What phase are you in?
Now, in this phase now. Would you accept that?
No, I wouldn't.
I don't even think you would accept it.
I wouldn't personally accept it. But then again,
I don't think you would take 4th at Carabao Cup. I don't think you would even take 2nd at Carabao. You're not like Ligue 1. Ligue 1.
No, I'll take it on year 1. Year 1, I'll take it. Year 1, I'll take it. Do you know what I'm saying? Year 1, I'll take that.
How can I accept
year 2? I'm not accepting.
Carabao. It's not going to work. No, not me.
if it's year one, if you want my honest opinion, if it's year one, Dej, yeah, I'm taking it. Year two, I'm not taking it. But then again, yeah, let's just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like your club doesn't win anything, so if you win something this season, surely you can't get rid of it. You don't win anything. And I'm not even trying to be cheeky.
Is Tottenham really winning if we finish 15th with the Carabao Cup? What have we won?
Well, you won a trophy, which is something you ain't won in time, and it's not something that you normally do. Yeah, but
if we let me be real with you, bro.
But the game's about trophies, though. You never win any. Let's be real.
If we win, no, I hear you, but listen to this. You know me for time. My narrative will never change. There's no point winning the Carabao Cup to finish 15th. That doesn't show progression. Bro, when you're winning a trophy, it means that your team is doing something. If you're 15th and you win the Carabao Cup, that could just be because of luck, bro. I'm not here to win things because of luck. I'm here to win things because we deserve to win. Now, 15th, 14th, and the Carabao Cup smells like bullshit for me. The only thing I would accept, though, is if we finish 15th or 14th with the Europa League. Because for me, if Tottenham are not in the Champions League next season, mate, we're not in the Champions League. We're not going to get it via the league. So he has to win the Europa League. If not, this season is a complete disaster.
Yeah, but then I'm not saying that it's the be-all and end-all winning a cup, yeah. But at the same time, you're talking about, winning a cup doesn't mean that you've progressed. Finishing fourth doesn't mean you progress. How many seasons did you finish above Arsenal in Champions League spots and didn't win fuck all? So ultimately, yeah, you can talk about league finish all you want, yeah. But if you picked up a couple of cups, well, you would have had those memories. It would have been added to your trophy haul, and it would have been something. I'm not saying that should be your aim. What I'm saying is the way you paint finishing in the top four as the be on the end all, really and truly, you've done that before. When you was under Pot, you was finishing above Arsenal, and what did you have to show for that time? Yeah, I'm not saying be like, for example, yeah. This season, I've already said, if Arsenal win the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, I would take the cup, gun buck Arteta, break his nose with it, celebrate it while I'm lifting it, and then fire him, bro. Do you know why? Because I will celebrate the cups, because at the end of the day, it's trophies. But that doesn't mean that I'll keep him in the job, but I will celebrate the cups because it's trophies. But that's not the standard. So I'll take the cups, but I would still sack him. I don't know if you have the same energy with Andrew. I would take the cup and say, yo, that's not a good return, and you got to go. But I'm celebrating the cups, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's a trophy.
I can't do that, bro. I'm sorry, I can't do that. For
me, but this is what I'm saying. But then you're being happy, yeah. But to an extent, you're talking about league finish, yeah. Are you going to win the league? You're not going to win the league. I know you want to win the league, but then
you win a Carabao Cup. What'd you get for it?
Yeah, but you get top four. What'd you get for it?
You get Champions League football.
Okay, but is your club going to take it serious?
Yeah, bro.
So what are they really getting? They're only winning for owners.
Bro, even if you're gonna win or not, bro, like
you're not getting anything for getting
top four. Tottenham got to a Champions League final more recently than Arsenal. That's the truth.
Yeah, by fluke, and you didn't win it. You know why you didn't win it?
What I'm trying to say, bro, is we almost got, bro, you can't poo-poo on the fact that we got to a final, bro. You can't knock it.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I can. Yes, I can. One of the teams was gonna win, we didn't win.
No, I can. Because first of all, yeah, you don't keep hearing me talking about 2006 when we got Champions League final. We didn't win it. We didn't win it. No, but you're talking about like that. But the same way you're going like that about us getting to the finals.
You were in school uniform, bro, in 2006. 2006, you were in school uniform.
Yeah, but it don't matter. We didn't win it. And the same thing with you lot. You didn't win it. So, bro, at the end of the day, yeah, did you get to the final because your club was moving serious? No. Did you get to the final because of your recruitment? No. Did you get to the final because Daniel Levy was giving you the money and spending the money for you to get in that position? No. It was about Poch and the work that he did. And then even when you got to that, you didn't push on. So really and truly, what are we celebrating here? You're celebrating nothing. You're celebrating your club fluking getting to a final and then getting beat. Yeah. In reality, Liverpool that day weren't even amazing, but they still beat you. Yeah.
We got hurt by the let's be real.
Bro, but ultimately you didn't win it. So
okay, look, I hear you, though. But the point I'm trying to make is football fans want to see their team playing good football, playing well. And then and a marker of you playing well and being a good team is you picking up trophies. Arsenal, last 2 seasons have been playing well. You just didn't pick up a trophy, but you can't knock the fact that you guys were playing well. This season, I agree with you. you guys have been moving very, very dusty. Do you get me? So even if you picked up a trophy, I don't know how much you can really shake your bum too tough because it's been quite crap. You've been quite crap for a lot of games. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, I don't mind the Carabao Cup in the sense of, okay, Tottenham's in the top 4, and as a minimum, we took the Carabao with us. Okay, we're moving well in the league, and we picked up a trophy. That has more gravitas. But to be languishing above the relegation zone and picking up the Carabao Cup, there's no gravitas to that, bro. We're in the mud.
No,
Picking
you are.
up the trophy doesn't take away the fact that Spurs right now is in the mud. Right now, I prefer to not be in the mud, yeah, and aiming and pretending to go for something than to be hovering around the red. Bro, right now, bro, it's been a minute that you guys have suffered the way that I'm suffering this season, bro. Tottenham have lost 10 games, the 4th most defeats in the Prem. That is, bro, I don't like seeing it, bro. Every week we go to a game knowing we're going to lose. I don't enjoy that, bro. That's not football, bro. And then imagine Tottenham losing 18 games and picking up the Carabao Cup, and you're telling me I should be happy with that.
No, I never said be happy with that. I said take the cups. No, what I'm saying is that you can still sack him. I just told you I would take the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and still sack Arteta, but I would still be happy about getting the cups. Would I be happy as a season as a whole? No. It's 5 years in, 800 mil spent. I'm not. You can't tell me that's a good return getting a Carabao and an FA Cup at this stage. If it was year 1, I'll take that. Do you know what I'm saying? But year 5, I'll still take it. But you're fired. And it may be the same with you lot. Maybe you take the cup and then you say, listen, we can't justify the return, but at the same time, it's like it's the same merry-go-round with Arsenal and Arsenal and Spurs.
I mean, Postecoglou's in his 2nd season, so if he wins the Carabao Cup as an example, he has to be given more time, regardless of where Spurs finish. Unless we get relegated, he would have to be given more time.
You would give him time if he wins a cup.
No, he's going to get more time because he's won a cup. Since everyone puts this big thing on winning a trophy, how can he then lose his job after winning the trophy? It don't make sense. It happened with Eric Ten Hag. Ten Hag had a dusty season last season, won the FA Cup, and he kept his job. Simple. If you win a trophy, you get more time. That's how it works. But I'm saying we put too much emphasis, too much gravitas, too much weight on trophies that don't matter, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, as I was saying, I mean, you would want to get rid of him. Who would you get in? Because you keep talking about the Bournemouth manager. You love the Bournemouth manager. Who would you get in? Because you've now turned fully Ange out. And to be fair, you keep flip-flopping. Because I remember when you lost to Brighton, yeah, you were Ange out. And then when you won a couple of games, you was back Ange in. Then when you lost to Newcastle, you was Ange out. And then you won a couple of games, you was Ange back in. So I've been seeing you, always rocking the boat like Aaliyah, doing the Aaliyah thing, which makes sense. DMX, you look like DMX, and DMX was dating Aaliyah, so you're doing the boat thing.
What I ain't doing right now on your channel is to do back and forth. You get me, like Aaliyah. You get what I'm saying? Because I know that's what you want me to be doing, back and forth, back. I ain't doing that, bro. The truth is, if I can keep it real. See, with me, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I like to give people time. I'm looking at this brother, and I said, the way we're moving, we could do this 18 losses. This is before the injuries, bro. What Postecoglou's doing at the moment is he's trying to blame the injuries as the issue. I would go far as to say we would have still been losing anyway. He's a madman because we were losing when we had the players anyway. When we had the full team, we lost to Newcastle. When we had the full team, we lost to you. When we had the full team, we drew away to Leicester. So there's no guarantee that Tottenham's performances would have been better. And I come to that point that Casino Royale, I realize that this brother is a gambler. He gambles every game with his system, hoping for the best. And that's when I said, nah, I don't want this brother. So whatever happens from this point onwards, I don't want Ange because I'm not into gambling football. I want a team to be solid and I want to be able to sit there and know my team's going to do something. Do you get what I'm saying? So, based on that, I would like to see Marco Silva. When we got rid of Conte, I was the first to say bring back Poch, and if not Poch, bring back Marco Silva, because Marco Silva for me is similar in style to Poch. We went and got this brother in. I didn't want him at first. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Now I don't want him. Do you get me? Him or Areola. The reason why I want Areola is because he's the only manager that's been able to work with Solanke and get a tune out of him. We have a £65 million striker that we don't aim for. That header was fluke, bro, in the sense, not fluke from him, fluke from the fact that Porro crossed the ball. We don't cross balls into the box, bro. We don't do that. So get a manager that knows how to play with our striker so that we can start using him and get the best out of him, or Marco Silva that can do. But either way, both those managers have shown that they can work with minimal resources and get the best out of them. That Fulham team, bro, on paper is rubbish. But he's got a tune out of Iwobi. He's got a tune out of Robertson that we weren't chatting about. He's got a tune out of Calvin Bassey. We weren't chatting about these brothers once upon a time. Now we're chatting about them. Yeah, like Ole Enya. Yeah, was at Torino. Now everyone's shaking their bum. You're shaking your bum because Nottingham Forest is bloody joint second. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what it is. He ain't doing that, bro. So I need one of them two brothers. And how foolish do Spurs look right now? How foolish do we look that we should have given my man more time and we didn't? We should have given Nuno time and we didn't. But, that's history. But for me, the right man was Marco Silva all day long. I've got enough receipts to confirm I wanted Marco Silva as a potential option.
Would you take the Forest manager?
Nuno, it didn't work under Nuno before. And to be honest, Nuno is similar in style to Conte ball, and Conte ball don't really work for us. So no, the answer is no. But I would take. But bro, you know what it is? Let me tell you the maddest thing. Football, bro, and I watch you a lot because I think we think alike. This football thing is not complex, bro. Are you surprised that Nottingham Forest is doing well? Like, just take a step back and then say to yourself, are you shocked that they're doing well?
No, I'm not surprised. I didn't expect them to be this good. I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect them at this point. Yeah, but at the same time, are they going to finish in the top 4 by the end of the season? We will see.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Teams that have not been serious. My club ain't serious. Your club ain't serious. Man United ain't serious.
When United sold Elanga, I was like, what are you doing? That's a stupid move. Elanga, for me, is better than Garnacho, personally. Hudson-Odoi is a bad man. Hudson-Odoi has been a bad man. If you rate Sancho, you got to rate Hudson-Odoi. Them two brothers are devastating. Could you imagine having Sancho and Hudson-Odoi on your wing? It's a problem. So I'm looking at their wingers, and then Tottenham's wingers is Son, who's washed up now. It's not the old Son, it's a washed up Son. And Brendan Johnson. And then you got Kieran Gibbs-White. Like, bro, their attack is serious, bro. Even Ipswich, Amari Hutchinson, Delap. If those two brothers came into the Tottenham team, it would be long already. So the quality of player that we brought in is not good enough for a supposed top 6 side. It's not good enough, bro. And when you really strip, like, I'm looking at Cunha, I'm looking at Bear Man thinking, rah. Tottenham could easily fix their team with just picking a few man for 30 mil.
The best of the rest. I always say this about Arsenal. Pick the best of the rest.
Really?
Do you know what I'm saying? He used to do that all the time. He took Berbatov off you. He took Van Persie off of us. Do you know what I'm saying? He took Tevez. Do you know what I'm saying? Man went and got ballers like that. Do you know what I'm saying? You get the best of the rest, bro.
You telling me Tottenham can't get Kirkes off Bournemouth for 30 mil?
Yeah, but your owner doesn't want it though, Did you already know?
What about Semenyo? Semenyo, you're not spending 40 mil on Semenyo. You're not. But that Semenyo has shown he's already a better right wing than Brendan Johnson, bro. Like, I'm just scratching my head like, we're really playing Timo Werner. We're really playing this brother like he's going to do something. It's crazy. And Postecoglou is to blame in my books. because he's accepted that crap. If you've got me, bro, if you
I think it's
offer
his approach
me,
to the game. That's what I don't like about Ange. Yeah? He reminds me a bit of Wenger. It's like we're gonna attack no matter what. It's like we're not gonna manage the game. We're not gonna make certain subs to make ourselves a little bit more resilient to break down. It's the approach is always the same. And those kind of managers have a ceiling. And this was why Wenger eventually got exposed, because he was unable to adapt to the game. In-game management at times, his in-game management was great when we was winning. When we was losing, it was appalling. And Andrew reminds me of that. A very one-dimensional manager. Somebody.
He's worse.
Well, I'm not comparing him
why
in
he's worse,
terms of levels, yeah, but in terms of like they see the game one way, and they won't. It's not that you want a manager to always stray away from their ideals, isn't it? Obviously, they've got their philosophy, but there's times where you look at the game and you say, right, do you know what? For the sake of the 3 points, we're just going to put on some defenders. We're going to hold back. We're not going to bomb the fullbacks forward. We're not going to bomb everyone forward. We're not going to play the high line because they're going to catch us on the counter. That's the kind of mentality that fans at times want to see. It's not that you can't see good football, and that's the biggest gripe I had about Wenger. It was not that the football wasn't that the football was great, even when we had bums at the club. The football was very good with Wenger. I'll be honest, yeah. The problem with Wenger that I had, and you guys probably have with Ange, is the stubbornness to always attack, and think that you're always going to outscore the opposition. You're not going to always outscore the opposition. There's certain days you got to say and just be humble and say, do you know what? This ain't the day we're going to outscore them. We'll get up, we'll get the 1-0 or the 2-0, and we're just going to fall back. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we'll hit them on a counter, but we're not going to open up to give them a counter. You, man, it's just gun ho, high line. You guys were getting cooked every single time through your wing, your fullbacks. Your fullbacks were getting cooked every single time. And what did your manager do to change that? Absolutely nothing, bro. Absolutely nothing. Okay, Bergwall with the ball, with the pass back. Okay, you can't. Don't play him out of position. That's the thing, though. Don't play players out of position.
We play exactly.
Like you can blame him for
position,
bro. It's crazy,
bro. Like for me, like Jed Spencer's a right back. You're playing him left back. Then you're asking him to invert and go forward and attack. And then you've got Mo Salah, who's the right winger. It's stupid. It's too much information in a short period of time. You're asking players who've played a different position. Archie Gray is not a centre back. If you look at Newcastle's first goal, or the second goal that Isak scores, what was it, bro?
And what did he do for the second goal?
But he's unable to get in line with the defenders because he's alien to him, bro. It's too much. Bro, you're right. For me, a manager's job is to bring the best out of players, not to make the players play your system. Bring the best, mold them, help them out, make them better players. Can I say, hand on chest, that Postecoglou has made Brendan Johnson a better player? No, he hasn't. Son's not a better player. Like most of the players are not better. They've regressed under this brother. So then what are they learning? They're just picking up hammies. That's all it is, bro. They're having to go gym. It's rubbish. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, I don't like seeing managers that are making players look poor and then they blame the players. It don't work that way. So for me, like you said,
that's a quick way to lose the dressing room if he continues doing
that. It really is. You're asking Archie Gray, who's 18. You said we need to protect these young G's. You need to protect them and ease them in. But no, you thrown him into the limelight. You're playing him out of position. You're making him play out of position on a high line. And he's getting exposed week after week, time after time. It's not his fault. And then for the sake and bro, look, common sense will say if you ain't got the players, then maybe, you know what, do what works for them. Do play a system and style that works for their players. Because right now, he's done his thing and we've lost 10 games, bro. It's not working. So you might as well play Archie Gray as the DM. You might as well play Bergwall in the 10. You might as well just play people in their positions and let's see one. Do you get me? He said that a lot of the players were burning out, that they were tired, playing them. Having seen Jed Spence, I'm asking the question, well, when Udogie got tired or when Porro got tired, why didn't you bring in Spence in earlier? Why didn't you bring Reguilon in? These guys could have done a job. Do you get me? They could have done a job. But bro, yeah, it's appalling, bro. It's appalling. I at the moment want Spurs to lose every game so that we can expedite this brother and get him out, man. Yeah, it's long.
Do you know what, Dej? Let's you know what, we spend enough time on Tottenham. Yeah, let's talk about Arsenal. I know you're gonna start smiling, showing teeth, and that.
Give me one.
No worries. Madness. Arteta in his press conference before Dej comes back. Arteta in his press conference saying that the club remain very alert to the transfer market this month, but isn't looking to be actively recruiting. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? We're very alert, but we're not actively looking to recruit. Am I stupido? Am I stupido da merda? What the fuck does that even fucking mean, bruv? About we are looking alert, but we're not looking to recruit. Basically, we're going to do fuck all, but let's just make it sound nice. You know what I'm saying? Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. Just tickle our earlobes. I don't give a shit, bro. You don't win the league, yeah? You're getting fucking sacked, but I'm tired of this dickhead, bro. I'm getting beyond tired of this prick, bro. You know what I'm saying? But listen, before we get into that, before we get into Arteta saying we're very alert in the transfer market, but we're not looking to buy anyone. What do you make of Arsenal, bro? Arsenal won, Brighton won. What do you make of my club?
Bro, I have to say, you know, people in the chat have been calling this thing called Spicy Spurs. At first, I didn't know what it was. But recently, I've come to agree. I actually think you men are worse than Tottenham. It's an oxymoron. So I'm going to say a couple of things that might not make sense, but it'll make sense. On the one hand, you got to say Arteta is doing well. You're second. Given the circumstances, a lot of Arsenal fans, I can see they're angry. But if you're the second best team in the country, I'd rather be where you are than where I am in the league table. Just putting it out there. But I can't lie, bro. When I watch Arsenal, I think, like, the conspiracy theorist in me comes out. Like, literally. I think they've all sat around the table and they said, you know what? We don't want it. Let's just vex these people. Because it's Arsenal's fix. It's so easy. Why don't you do it? Why don't you buy the striker? It's not even a wage thing. You spend big wages. You've got money. You can do 100 mil on a player, but you won't bring in a striker. I just don't get it. Then you've got bums in the team. You know, Odegaard is a bum. I've been telling you, bro, about your guy Odegaard, isn't it? He's been ghosted guard this season. I can see that. Martinelli is rubbish. Get me, Havertz is rubbish. People shaking their bum. He's going to get 20 Premier League goals this season. Where's your 20 Prem goals from Havertz? He's crap. You know, and bro, the truth is, bro, the truth is, Arsenal has no excuse. This was your season to win the league because everyone's been so dusty. And if you can't win the league in a dusty season and you allow Nottingham Forest, because I actually think Nottingham Forest could do a madness, you know, bro. Don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on them. The ones you write off are the ones we shouldn't write off. We said that about Leicester and they did their thing. Don't sleep on Nottingham Forest. Bro, I just think our Arsenal is just a spicy Spurs, man. You are a Spurs team that focus more on the looks than having substance. There's nothing about your team that makes me even believe that your club wants to win a major trophy. Your club, your fans are going to be satisfied with the Carabao Cup this season. Let me tell you that, bro. You're going to shake your bum violently for beating Spurs in the final of the Carabao. And that's it. As long as you win FA Cup, Carabao Cup, you lot are fine. And that, for me, is crap. And that's why I would never accept them trophies, bro. Because when you start accepting those trophies, that is the excuse for not going for the big trophy, my brother. So Arsenal is a major disappointment. For me, on one hand, Arteta had no experience. So to take a team like this and to get them second is not something that you can poo-poo. But when you really go behind the lens, when you really peel the veil back, Arsenal are underachieving. You're underachieving, and and I think what makes matters worse is your football this season is stinky. For a team that's been under this manager, under any manager for 5 years, you should be settled. You should have a settled style of play. You should have an identity, and you should be lamping people. Liverpool never lost their identity. City never lost their identity. I can't lie. When I look at Arsenal these days, I don't know what I'm looking at. I prefer Wenger, bro. You knew your identity, bro. I don't give a damn. You lot were legit on the Wenger. You lot aren't legit now. Your club can't be trusted, bro. Spicy Spurs moving forward. That's a little t-shirt that I'm going to create myself, and it's going to have a little red hot chili right there, a little Scotch bonnet. Do you get what I'm saying? We made it serious, bro. Really and truly, bro. And the reason why I'm saying this, bro, Lee Gunner talks about he's happy with any trophy. That's what you get when you lower your standards with this any trophy narrative, bro. That's what you get. I can see Arsenal winning a cup, legit. I can see you not winning a Carabao Cup. That's what you man are about. Nothing big. Back in the day, I'm listening to Ashley Cole talk about he was taken under the wing of Keown, Tony Adams.
Yeah, I saw that still.
Man, them. You know, when he was saying it, man had to shiver. Like, ooh, those were legends. I look at this Arsenal team, they look like pussy class. What, Calafiori, Kiwior, Trossard, Martinelli, bruv. I wouldn't take any, even though Tottenham's in the mud, we wouldn't take any of these players off your hands for free. How about that? I don't think Brighton will take any of those players off your hands for free. That's when you know you're in the mud, bro. Half of your starting lineup. Havertz. Who's taking Havertz from Arsenal? Who? So, bro, it's sad, bro. You know what? For people like you, because you're one of my good bedrooms, it's sad. You man it's sad. Because with Tottenham, we have an excuse. You can argue Postecoglou's a madman. We can still say he's not been there 2 years. But for 5 going on 6 years, do you not want it? You man are moving like the NBA. You man are moving like a franchise. Do you get me? NBA stuff. You know, just selling shirts. That's what you lot are bothered about. Selling t-shirts. Your club, bro, I will say this. This is my last comment. And people are not going to like me for this. I think Spurs want the major trophies more than you, man. And I would go as far as to say, I can see Tottenham winning a major trophy before you, man. You, man, are quite happy with this mediocre thing of we'll hit top 4, we'll do the Carabao, we'll do the FA Cup, and then our streamers will rep us online. That's what it's about. Rep us online. But I can't see Arsenal winning a league or a Champions League in our lifetime, bro. I said it, and I didn't start.
Well, it was all going good until you dropped that last bit, because that's a bit wild. That is a bit wild.
Do you think you're going to win a major trophy too?
No. I agreed with everything you said, but to say that you're going to win a major honor before Arsenal. Arsenal are very lucky that Tottenham exists. Because if Tottenham didn't exist, we would be the Tottenham of football. Luckily, Tottenham exists. So to say that you're going to win a major honor before us, you've never seen you've never seen your club lift a Premier League trophy. It's been a very long time you've seen your club lift any trophy. This manager Ray was still able to win an FA Cup that is still not good enough. So I don't listen. Let's get back to reality. I think Arsenal are more embarrassing than Tottenham because we spend more. Do you know what I'm saying? We spend more. So that is why I feel we're more embarrassing, because we appear to do more in terms of monetary, in terms of spending money, in terms of going out there and breaking our transfer record and getting certain players in. but we don't address the right players. We don't go out there and address our weaknesses, and that's why ultimately I think we're not going to win anything. But before Spurs, I think that's a bit of a stretch. I can't even lie to you.
I think.
I telling you what, yeah, West Ham.
Remember, we got to a Champions League final.
West Ham have won something more recently than you guys, bro.
Bro, remember Tottenham got to a Champions League final in 2019,
I don't know about that one, bro.
And we could have won that. You know that, yeah?
Bro, West Ham won the Europa Conference League.
Yeah, bro, that's
they won something. Yeah, they won something. They won something before you. When's the last time you lot won something? I swear it wasn't it Carabao Cup?
Bro, I didn't say. I didn't make that statement.
My club is trash, and my club ain't.
Bro, I didn't make that statement.
You're talking about lifetime. You ain't seen a Premier League in your lifetime. You can't talk about lifetime.
Okay, so do you genuinely?
You're pushing it now.
When does Arsenal win a major trophy? When can you see that happening?
Probably when I have my own tombstone. But by that time, you guys still ain't won nothing. I'm just keeping it real. By the way that things are going, the way that I keep seeing this new generation, and I'm not trying to go at this new generation, yeah, because once upon a time we was all part of the new generation. But the reality is, yeah, is this acceptance in football of not winning anything. I never saw this when I first started supporting Arsenal. Now it's in abundance. It's in abundance. Like, for you to actually call out your club these days is crazy. But do you know what's crazy? When Arsenal fans used to call out the club, when Arsenal fans used to put the pressure on Wenger, when Arsenal actually would push the club to do the most, that's actually our most successful period in recent history. The recent history of failure is alongside fans accepting the bullshit. And this is the thing, bro. Nothing you said about my club is wrong. We are playing rubbish football. This manager ain't good enough. Tactically, he's inept. A load of these players are rubbish. A load of our recruitment is rubbish. We got Miko Moreno in that ain't better than any of our DMs. We got Calafiori in that's not better than any of our other fullbacks that are available. Even Lewis Skelly, the kid that's come from the academy, is outperforming Calafiori. So why we got those two players ahead of getting a striker that could actually help us. It's absolutely crazy. And this manager, yeah, I'm sick and tired of this guy, bro. All this guy ever does, yeah, is come out and tries to save his job. How can he say Arteta was asked, Arteta, do you play why is it that your teams play so defensive and play for the 1-0? He goes, we don't set out to play defensively. Really, filho da puta? Really? You're gonna try and blind me, you stupido da merda. Let's get into it. We played 3 DMs against Brighton, yeah? We had 7 defensive players against Brighton. And you're wondering why we can't transition, why we can't attack, why we can't create opportunities. And you're telling me we don't set out like that. What the fuck is a midfield of Jorginho, Rice, and Moreno? Is that a fucking creative midfielder? Am I a dickhead? Didn't this guy play the same? But do you know what's worse? We already dropped points playing the same shit. 3 DMs in midfield. We played that against Bournemouth. Oh yeah, the Bournemouth game that we fucking lost. Bro, I'm sick and tired of this mass manipulator, bro. I'm telling you, Arteta is the Spanish Drake, bro. Forever trying to do the manipulation thing, forever trying to talk about, crying. This guy talks so much shit here, and then when it's time for him to get smoked, when he got smoked by Pusha T or smoked by Hendrick, he wants to be crying about, LeBron James and people. I'm not nervous and shaking his hand. Fuck off, you dickhead. Yeah? I'm tired of this. How about, have some accountability for your lineup, bro? Because having 7 defenders, the back 4, Jorginho, Rice, and Moreno, that is not an ambitious lineup, bro, to go out there and win a game, bro. Against Brighton. This guy is a bitch, bro. I'm telling you right now, Arteta is a bitch. Yeah, I'm saying he's always too shook. This season, man's shook to play anyone and actually open up and play expansive football that we saw 3 years ago, bro. He's a bitch. He's a fucking coward, bro. You got no balls. You don't believe in your... Do you know what, yeah? I rate Klopp. Do you know why, yeah? Klopp stuck to his guns. Klopp said, gun ho foot. We're playing Gegenpress. We're playing it till the cows come home. Man was getting kicked out Champions League. Man was getting kicked out bottle in certain league time. Man's going, we're continuing it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because man believed in his system, yeah, and it paid off in the end. Champions League, Premier League, cups along the way. And look at the way he's left the team. What's this manager doing, bro? 2 years ago, he's playing expansive football. We're 8 points clear. Now look at us now. Looking like bitches. And this guy wants to talk about injuries. Well, filho da puta, who bought Lokonga that's out on loan? Fabi Vieira out on loan. Who bought all these man, bro? This whole team has been built by you. You've got rid of all the players that you wanted. Yeah, and now this is your team and you want to be bitching and crying. You're the one that built this team.
I mean, if he's complaining about injuries, what should Spurs be doing then?
This guy's a bitch, bro.
And I'm not even complaining about injuries. I'm saying you make your own luck. Do you get me? If Tottenham had picked up the points earlier in the season, we wouldn't be moaning the way that we're moaning. We're moaning because we didn't pick up points then, and we're not picking up points now. But you're right, Arteta, bro.
Then he wants to gaslight us, dead, yeah, saying, "Oh, we're very vigilant on the transfer window, but we're not expecting to do any business." Feel that bull that I cannot wait. I'm gonna fucking celebrate. I'm getting a box of Maggies, yeah, from Costco, the 50 pack, yeah, and I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna dunk on your grave the day you get fired, you stupid da merda. Yeah, you can fuck off and go flipping manage Ibiza FC, you dickhead. I'm tired of this dickhead, bro. This Spanish fucking arrogance here is pissing me off. Sitting there smug, yeah, because you got your hair dye. Fuck off. Anybody can go to Superdrug and get some fucking hair dye. I don't give a shit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Looking at the flipping Spanish quagmire from Family Guy. Fuck this guy, bro. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this dickhead, bro. I'm tired of this prick, bro. Yeah? Don't sit there smug about, oh, we're going to see what we're going to do and we're going to get the most out of certain players. I cannot wait for your fucking demise. You will never get a big job again, bro. Your career is going to go down like Lampard. It's going to go down like Ole. It's going to go down the them and there. Do you know what I'm saying? You're going to be in there. You're not even going to be in Saudi, bro. You're going to be in the trenches of Angola, bro. In the bushes of Angola in Luanda, bro. Fucking doing Luanda FC. That's the fucking level of this manager, bro. Absolute trash. I'm tired of his arrogance, bro. To sit there and act like this whole team and the building of this team ain't with him, bro. I'm tired of this guy, bro.
Yeah, bro. No, I hate you.
Looking through that, bro. I didn't give a shit, bro. Man, getting all smug because the media keep telling you how good looking you are. Are you a batty man? Are you actually a batty man? This guy gets so happy about, oh, Mikel, you're a good-looking manager, a good-looking team. I couldn't give a shit, bro. What is this, bro? What is this? Is this George Michael stars in your eyes? What are we doing here? I don't give a shit about what you look like, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care. How about go out there and win me a fucking major owner, bro? I'm tired of this guy, bro. I'm tired of this guy, bro.
The thing is, this is why I said, bro,
5 years.
This is why I said I don't know what's going on. The conspiracy theorist in me would be like, bro, it's designed like this, bro. Because honestly, I watched that All or Nothing with Arteta, and you go to his yard and you can see he's a family man. And actually, to a certain extent, you can see that he's an intelligent brother. So I don't understand why he's making these basic mistakes. We, the people who are not in the training ground, we can see World One. I was talking about Arsenal needing a striker 18 months ago, by the way, and I was laughed at. Saying, but City didn't need a striker. We can do it. I was laughed at when I said to people, what, you relying on Saka and Martinelli as your strike force? Remember when Liverpool did it, they had Mane getting 20 plus goals. They had Salah getting 20 plus goals. They laughed at me. Do you get me? Bro, the truth of the matter is you're right. But I honestly think there's a bit of ego there. A bit like Postecoglou. I think the one thing I don't like, and I think Arteta does this as well, both our managers suffer from the same thing. It's called sentiments. In football, you're supposed to just play who's on form. Play who's playing best. This brother is by fire, by thunder. He has to play Odegaard. He has to play certain man. And actually, if they don't deserve to start...
Bro, Ethan was playing well, bro. What does he do? Ethan is playing well, yeah. What does he do to him? Puts him on the bench. When he was playing well in the cups, puts him in the bench, yeah? Let's bare games pass. The guy's on form. You know when the player's on form, you play them. Whether you like him or not, you play the player because he's on form. He's going through a purple patch. You're getting the most out of the player. You have to utilize him. Puts him on the bench. Then he plays him in a team that was static with a load of DMs, not going forward. It's like, bro, Ethan is a direct player. He wants to play, wants to take on his man. He wants to pass the ball. He's somebody that wants to attack. Yeah, but you're putting him around a static team. How is he going to thrive? How is that putting a youngster in a position where he's going to thrive? You're not doing that. Yeah, then you're bringing him on. Yeah, you're only relying on him now because Saka's injured, bro. Because before Saka's injury, this guy's still holding bench. This guy, Ethan, was getting given 10 minutes, bro. This guy's outperforming Sterling, outperforming Havertz, outperforming Trossard in the cups. He's outperforming all these guys. And you know what his thanks is? You can come on for 10 minutes at the end of the game, or when I need a win, 10 minutes. Is that how you treat a young player? Is that how you boost his morale and when he's actually performing? I'm not saying Ethan is world class. I still don't know the level of Ethan, but what I can say is the kid has got talent, and you got to nurture that talent. And one thing Wenger was great at doing is nurturing talent. Wenger nurtured Wilshere, he nurtured Nasri. Fabregas had, even when Fabregas was injured, he nurtured Van Persie, because a couple of seasons before Fabregas, Van Persie became the player he was injured a lot of seasons. Yeah, look at the player he became. How are we doing that with certain players? The only player he's actually brought through to become better is Gabriel, because Gabriel used to have bozo moments. Now it's very minimal the amount of times he has bozo moments, bro. I'm actually tired of it, bro. This guy, yeah, bought Lokonga, doesn't develop him. Had ESR, didn't develop him. Had Nketiah, re-signed him to a new contract, didn't develop him. Gave Reece Nelson a new contract, didn't develop him. Has Havertz, hasn't developed him. Brought in Zinchenko, didn't develop him. Brought in Trusty, didn't develop him. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, there's mad amount of players here that this guy's bought or re-signed to a new contract and is not developed. And people want to be defending this guy. This guy bought a young Brazilian in Marquinhos, never developed him, loaned him out to Norwich, and then loaned him back out to Brazil. We've never seen him, bro. Like, what is going on? Bought a load of flipping goalkeepers here. You're talking about goalkeepers, bro. This guy bought about 4 or 5 goalkeepers. Bought Carl Hein, he bought Ramsdale, he bought Raya, he bought who else? There was a couple others as well. They'll so forget. Runnerson was another one. There's 4. Bro, come on, bro. This guy is trash. He brings in players, yeah, and look what's going on. Mika Moreno looks out of place. Do you know what I'm saying? He's played, yeah. He don't even know. He'll bring in players, yeah, and play them out of position, bro. Zinchenko played out of position. Now no longer gets into the team. Moreno brought in as a DM, played him as a 10. As a 10.
As a 10. I mean, bro, it's a madness, bro. So his game, his philosophy of the game. For me, football is not that difficult. One of the things I loved Harry Redknapp for, bro, is he used to just play people in their best position. What, you left back? What, you left wing? Oh, you're centre mid? Right, crack on. Go and do your thing. These men have overcomplicated this kind of ticky-tacky football. I don't get it, bro. And you're right. When you think about it, if you just did what you needed to do, there's no reason why Arsenal couldn't have walked this league this season. Very, very easy. And that's why you have to poo-poo over the result you got at the Etihad. It's not a great result when you've seen what other teams did to City so far this season. Now you can't shut your button, bro. The thing is,
you get angry about Angia.
Yeah.
Jeji, we don't have a style of play, bro. Do you know what? Yeah, there's one thing calling out your manager because Angia. This is the problem with Angia. You guys will call it out because you're saying about game management. You still have patterns of play. You know the style of play. You know what he wants from certain players. Is another conversation if he hasn't got the players available, bro. We don't have that, Deji, bro. We don't know what style of play we're playing. At the start of the season, it was set piece FC. Now it's become, I don't even know what it is. It's literally past the Saka. Now that Saka got injured, it's past to Ethan. Bro, this kid, we are putting the pressure of Saka on Ethan when Ethan was fit, but now Ethan's injured. Bro, there's no other player on this bench that's been performing that you can tell me, yo, you know what, Northside, yeah, that guy's gonna, he's gonna hold it down until Saka's available. Martinelli's been trash, Trossard's been trash, Havertz's been trash, Jesus has been trash. All these men have been trash. And I don't care about man telling me about, oh, Jesus turned up against 2 games against Crystal Palace. Bro, the identity of a team shouldn't be 5 years in and players questioning where they should be in the pitch, how to break down teams, patterns of play, how to get into attacking areas. Bro, this is 5 years in. This is 5 years in, bro.
Yeah, it's not good enough, bro.
This is ridiculous. Really, bro. This guy's a clown, bro. Arteta's a clown, bro. I cannot wait to be tired, bro.
It's true, bro. And I think what makes matters worse, is like when you see your players that you had at your disposal thriving somewhere else. When you're playing Fulham and you're seeing the likes of Iwobi, you're seeing the likes of Smith Rowe, Nelson. Nelson couldn't play, but when I'm seeing your players, even your goalkeeper Leno, and I'm just like, what? Like, are these men smoking Budgie Banton? Like, what are they doing in these training grounds? What are they seeing that we are not seeing? Because they must need to take a step out and watch it from home. Maybe they're too close to the players. They need to sit down, watch Sky Sports, listen to our channels, and see what we see. Because it doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't make sense. So I agree with you, bro. Bro, look, for me, the one thing I would say though, because someone said this, and I think it's true. How we feel on YouTube is different to the terraces. I went to Tottenham against Liverpool, and these brothers were singing Postecoglou's song. I thought, what the hell am I listening to? These brothers singing for Postecoglou. Can you not see this crap? We just conceded 6 goals. Do you get me? And I know because I've been bumping into a bag of Arsenal fans. They are happy with how you guys are playing so far, bro. Maybe disappointed that you're not closer to Liverpool, but they are happy, bro. And for me, bro, as long as the majority are cool, he's not losing his job.
Who do you think? I mean, before we wrap up, because I know you got limited time. Who do you think gets sacked first, Ange or Arteta?
Oh, Ange goes. Let me tell you what it is. If Ange loses to Liverpool tomorrow, Ange is out. Because once we get banged by Liverpool, we know we're not winning the Carabao Cup. Ange is gone. Ange should be gone before we see Feb. I'll be very surprised if Ange is still in charge come Feb. And if Ange is still in charge come Feb, that means we beat Liverpool and we're in the final of the Carabao Cup. That's really what it is. That's the only way he's saving his job right now, because Levy got cussed out for Mourinho. How could you get rid of him the day before the final? Blah, blah, blah. So he's going to ride this, because I know he's not happy, but he's going to ride this until we're knocked out of the Carabao Cup. And maybe he might even give him a bly on the Europa team. But I think the Carabao Cup is the final straw. So yeah, bro, I'll be surprised to see Ange in Feb.
Do you know what? Are you saying that from a fan's perspective, or are you saying that from a Levy perspective? Because I feel like Levy kind of, he's somebody that he shields himself behind a manager, just like the Cronkies do. He shield himself, and only when the full, you just said something. You said the terraces at Spurs, they're all behind the manager. If he sees that the majority are still behind the manager, people like you are irrelevant to him. Because he's like, oh, well, he's the minority. Until you become the majority, he won't act on it. And it's the same thing we had with Wenger.
So it's already starting. Tottenham are starting to do the whole Levy out. That's what tends to happen, innit? When we're not happy, it starts with Levy before it filters onto the manager. So the Levy out is getting very, very noisy. However, what Ange is doing is he's hiding behind the fact that he's got injuries. That's what he's hiding behind. And he's also hiding behind the fact that he's saying to Levy, well, I'm in 3 competitions. So before you get rid of man, let's just wait and see what I do. The problem with the wait and see what I do in the cup is every week that passes by, we go lower and lower in the league. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I said to you, I'm not sure in the grand scheme of things, should Tottenham win a trophy, Carabao Cup, and finish 16th, for example, I'm not sure if it was worth it, bro, because that team is devoid of any morale. Like you said, we would have fluked our way into winning a trophy. But the Premier League is the most unforgiving league in world football. You can't fluke your way to a result. The table don't lie. So that means we're the 16th best team in the country, but we won a cup. It means absolutely nothing to me. But anyway, to cut a long story short, he is doing what Mourinho did at United. He's gone for broke. He's gone for the cops. And don't be surprised. Like, my head tells me Tottenham should get slapped up by Liverpool. Don't be surprised if this guy pulls a rabbit out of the hat and somehow gets us to a final. And if he gets us to a final, mate, he's in a job still. How can you sack a manager that's got you to a final? You can't sack him. Even you would say, you know what, we have to see him finish.
I've done this before. There have been numerous managers that have won Premier League trophies and been sacked. You can do it.
Yeah, but I don't think he will win.
But I don't think your ownership would do that. Yeah, I don't think your ownership would do that.
Because he will argue, well, that is the proof that I am who I said I am. And now let me show you what I can do in the league. So you have to give him You'd have to give him the time. You'd have to see Wagwan. And if we start stinky next season, then you get rid. But we wouldn't get rid straight away. No, not Tottenham.
Okay, well, today you've already faced Newcastle and see what time they were on. To be fair, Isak had a couple of chances. You quite were lucky, to be fair. You could have lost by more, to be honest, with the chances that Newcastle had. They missed a couple of stinkers. Isak right in front of goal, hits it wide. I think there was another chance as well. I think it was Gordon, just hit it wide as well. Should have scored. There was about 2 opportunities they should have scored. Crossing into the box. I mean, Arsenal faced Newcastle today. What's your prediction for Arsenal? You've seen Arsenal, you've seen Newcastle. What's your prediction? Arsenal, Newcastle in the cup.
Bro, so this is not because of my name. So I just wouldn't.
No, just be honest, bro. Just be honest. I already know you're just going to be honest.
Yeah. So Newcastle didn't come out of game 1 on the weekend because they didn't have to. I was actually disappointed. I would have preferred Newcastle to have played properly and slapped us 5-6-0. I had Tottenham to lose 5-0 to Newcastle on the weekend. I've been seeing a lot of Arsenal fans who have definitely been smoking the Budgie Banton, and I'm pretty sure it's the Nigerian strain. Because I don't know how Arsenal fans could feel confident to beat Newcastle in the 2-leg. I'm not sure. That Newcastle team, you're playing an Arsenal team without Ethan, you're playing an Arsenal team without Saka.
Yeah.
But you've got them like who's gonna take on Joe Linton? Who's gonna take on Willock? Like who's gonna stop Tonali? Like who in your defense is stopping Isak? Like who's stopping Gordon? Who's stopping Murphy? Nah, it's long. I think Newcastle get to the final. I wouldn't be surprised if Newcastle play Spurs in the final. I wanted you, man, in the final, but I wouldn't be surprised if Newcastle win. And I think if Newcastle knock you out, if you guys are a serious club, you would sack Arteta on the spot. But we know you're not serious, and we know he's not getting sacked. I've got Newcastle, bro. I just feel like Arsenal fans almost thinking it's a given they're in the final of the Carabao. When things are a given, that's when you should be very afraid. Very, very afraid.
Do you know what's gonna piss me off though? I'd rather listen. I reckon we would lose regardless, but I'd want to lose with a full strength team, just so there's no excuses. Because you already know this fan base love an excuse. The excuse will be Ethan's out and Saka's out. Oh, you can't beat them without Saka. Well, if the case is that we can't beat them without Saka, then the bench ain't fixed, is it? Yeah. Then the bench ain't fixed. Yeah. Because how's the bench fixed and we can't beat them without Saka? So that means outside of the starting 11, we can't beat teams, which means the bench ain't fixed. But they're going to use that, bro. They're going to use that. Don't panic, though. Saka's injured. He'll be back for another cup. Rare. And we can still do this. We can still salvage it. Nobody cares about the Carabao. You know my fan base, bro. They're shameless. They're the most shameless, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These men are the same men, yeah? And I'm going to say this, yeah, before we wrap up. The same Arsenal fans that will dare to say they don't care about the Carabao Cup are the same men that were celebrating lifting up the Community Shield. The same ones that were celebrating lifting the Community Shield. So the Community Shield means more, but the Carabao means nothing. Make that make sense. Yeah. Isn't it the reverse? The Carabao means more than the Community Shield.
Crazy, bro. It's crazy.
But if we win it, if we win the Carabao, watch them say, oh, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, Carabao. Oh, do you know what? Arteta's lifting trophies, though. That's what you wanted, trophies. Rare, when they've already said that the trophy's beneath us. Bro, it's great. You know this fan base do mental gymnastics, bro. Whatever fits the narrative.
We just need to just keep the receipts for it. Keep the receipts for it. That's what we got to do.
That's what we got to do, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do, man. We got to get them stressed. But listen, Dej, big up, man. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to Deji. The link to his channel is in the title. Deji, shout your channel out. Shout out what you got coming up next as well, man.
Yeah, big up to everyone that's locked in, locked on. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, I'm doing a watch along. Yeah, the kind of watch along, which is for Pastor Coglu's last games at Spurs. So I'm here for it. I'm making history until he's gone. So yeah, that's tomorrow night. I'm thinking maybe to do a watch along for your game tonight. Actually, that might be interesting. But yeah, you can catch me on Deji Spurs YouTube, Deji Spurs on the gram.
Come on, familia, man. Don't be a viad da merda, man. Deji's always supporting the channel. Make sure you go and support Dej, man. Road to 5K is on. You're growing fast, bro. I see the consistency. I see the growth. Your watch-alongs are doing great as well, man. Continue, bro. Real talk, man.
Thank you, man. Just taking a look at your book. And, bro, look, Make sure people, if you're new here, like and subscribe to my bro. Road to 20K, 20K before.
No. We need you subscribing to Dead because I need all the clips. I need as many snitches as I.
Bro, you know what? I watched your on my first freestyle, that wrap up. That was funny. That was funny.
Nah, bro, your head was hot. And the funny thing is, yeah, is people just think that you're just doing it for entertainment. I can see you're angry, bro.
Bro, I was fuming, bro. Did you hear the lyrics? Get him on Qantas tomorrow, you nutter. You remember that?
Now we need to get you on Charlie in the Booth, man. Real talk. We need to get you. Poster no clue with the pose.
Right now, I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't know if it's possible, but people have asked me to see if I can do a rendition to Eminem's Stan, and I said to them, if Tottenham lose tomorrow, I might be doing a 6-minute on that Stan thing tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, bro. I'm not sure. I might have to pre-prepare something, but we'll see what I'm going in it.
That's it, man. That's it. Listen, we're here, bro. We are here. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to Deji. We're gonna redirect now. Make sure you subscribe to Deji, please. Come on, man. Help the man. Help the real ones in this YouTube thing. There's already enough idiots on this platform. Help the real ones, man. Make sure you're subscribing to Deji Spurs. Link is there. There's no excuse. And we're gonna redirect to rants. And Carefree Lewis is live. Northside Raid on the way in, and we're